Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Today, guys, we are going to be doing stuff and things. Actually, there's going to be some very exciting stuff today. We're going to be doing a huge wither fight today, and we're also going to be opening up some shops today, which I know you guys have been asking for the last couple episodes. When are you going to open up Dirt Cheep? When are you going to actually open up that shop that you bought so long ago? And today is the day, guys. Today is the day. We've been busy with some other stuff. We've been busy with the boardroom. Been busy cleaning up some pranks, making the gate a little bit more intimidating, and today is the day. But first, before all of that, we need to actually go and grab some more shulker boxes, because if we look in here, you'll see we got a lamp on. That is the melon and pumpkin lamp, which is in need of some more boxes. By the way, look at all these boxes we got in here. Tons of boxes in these hoppers as well, and we're starting to fill this up as well. This is all the sand here, by the way, from the prank. I think in total it was like 17,000 sand. So yeah, got a lot of sand from that, which is fantastic. But we need more shulker boxes. We need more shulker boxes for the melon and pumpkin farm. I think we have a few Concorp boxes in here, but these are for general Concorp usage, not necessarily for the farms themselves. And plus, there's only like 5 of them in there. So we need to get some more. We're also, I think, out over here. So I'm thinking the first thing we're going to do is go to the end to fight some shulkers. Let's see if we have some in here. Yeah, we're out. We're totally out in here. Do we have any shulker shells in here? No. No, we just got a whole shulker box full of coarse fruit, apparently. So, yeah, that means time to go to the end. Time to go fight some shulkers and get ourselves some shulker boxes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now back at Concorp, and we got the following resources. So we ended up with a couple hundred shulker shells, so yeah, not too bad of a haul here. So we got, let's see, looks like 3.5 stacks or so of shulker shells, plus a bunch of other stuff, including some diamonds, some elytra, some gold, some end rods, and a bunch of swords, actually. A whole lot of swords, a lot of which are actually exactly the same enchantments, which I found is still a bug in 113.2, but yeah, not a bad haul, not a bad haul. And yeah, since we now have these, we can go ahead and craft these into shulker boxes, which I'm going to go ahead and do for a couple of these now. And then we're going to get ready for the wither fight, so I'll see you guys then.
Welcome, my fellow hermits, to a fight against 100 withers. There are just 4 of us, and that makes me slightly scared.
25 each, yeah. 25 withers apiece. We got this. We got this. I'm not worried.
We called those flippin' Washingtons around here. That.
Yeah, this is going to be something. Another chapter in Hermitcraft history. We've done 64 as the previous record.
Yep.
So we are under an area of land that has 4 sets of beacons. So we have Speed 2, Strength 2, Resistance 2, Regeneration, and Haste.
Ooh.
And then between us, we should have some good armor that has blast protection, some weapons to fight the withers, and potions. I've got golden apples, potions of healing, fire resistance, and most importantly, night vision, because these guys are going to destroy a crazy amount of blocks, and we're not going to be able to see a thing. Mobs might even start spawning, by the way. Like, they're going to leave behind darkness, right?
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, creepers might be the main, culprit.
Yeah, they like literally be the real battle. So the redstone's going to put down all these wither skeleton skulls on the formation, and it's going to do it all at once. So there's 100 of these in total, 100 dispensers. Everything's going to blow up. The withers are mostly going to fight each other and damage each other, which is kind of a good thing. Joe, do you have chicken eggs with you?
I did not bring them. Sorry.
Ah. Well, Joe made a fantastic suggestion that throwing chicken eggs into the fight might distract the withers, which is actually kind of genius
Mm-hmm.
because we're gonna have to retreat a lot. Basically,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're gonna be hiding.
Is there a plan? Like, is there like a tunnel that leads out here? I see there's a couple of like caves that have been lit up on the sides, but
There's a little bit of caving. There are tunnels that lead to caves. I think the main thing for us to do is stand over here where the redstone is. I've got a button to activate it.
oh, boy.
Then literally just run away and
Then
let
retreat,
them fight each other and then come back in. We
Okay.
would chunk potions first of all, like night resistance and fire,
Uh-huh.
so that we would be prepared for this. Also, if you do get any Nether stars, Iskal asked to keep them. He gave me all of these skulls for this event, and he wants to use them for beacons, which I think is fair, because without his farm, we wouldn't have been able to do this. So if you do manage to collect any, chuck them to Iskal. So,
Will do.
all right.
any final thoughts before we actually do this?
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, keep it.
We need it.
adventuring, Conquer death. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is the moment of truth then. Okay, no one right click when looking in this direction here. Okay, that's
I'm not
now
looking at it.
the worst thing we can do. I think
Okay.
we'll chug our night vision potions and fire resistance. And
I'm gonna go in this
when
way.
we've all chugged, we will run away and I will press that button. Oh,
Right,
I have
ready?
got to say, I'm feeling
All
quite
right.
scared.
I love the new post
Okay.
icons, by the way. Those are awesome.
Okay,
Yep.
here we go. Oh, I could actually see that. I could
Oh,
actually
man,
see the
look
room.
at that.
I would recommend
Oh,
being behind this wall
That
first
is a
of all.
lot. That is a lot.
I'm behind two. Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
Frames have disappeared. It's a
Oh
slideshow.
no!
Oh,
I'm
Joe,
trapped
Joe,
inside
Joe.
of them. I'm trapped inside of them. Oh, okay, that's a
Careful,
bad
Joe. They
Bad
are
Joe
they are
move.
infighting. Oh my.
Wow, they are flipping me around like a burger
Look
pie.
at that.
Okay,
Wow.
I've got an ender pearl out. The resistance on the hole is keeping up. I just need the ender pearl out away.
I see
Not a
some
good
diamonds. I see some diamonds.
So objectively, there's something called the Joe Hill's difference, which is what I screw up at any given time. I've screwed this up by standing too close to the
Oh
explosion.
man, there
They're
is a
building
lot
the
of
tunnel
these guys.
for me, chasing me.
I've
Wow.
only got like 2
Wow.
seconds, so I can't do anything right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
rip
you want
Joe.
to turn off particles, I believe. I don't like how so many of these are just sitting in this room, and I think they're starting to shoot my way now.
Man.
Yeah, better. Wait.
There looks
Okay.
like there's like an AI
can't
issue.
shoot.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
And I've got
You-
somewhat of a tunnel
feel like
now.
I'm shooting now. I'm going to dig to the side of you. I don't have a backup set of armor, so I'm very
Neither
just
do I.
hanging out
and
here
I'm
at the
actually
edge.
stuffed, I think.
Yeah,
Cub, are
I've
you
got
in
a-
there? Are
got
you in
all
there
that
getting
swing.
involved in the fight?
Yeah, I am in there. I am like in the wall basically.
I'm gonna try and save my FPS a little bit here.
My frames are like struggling. Render distance lower.
Yep.
Yeah, I am taking some damage. I am getting
Oh, they all
some
just started moving upwards.
Oh.
Why did they do that? They're
major
shooting at
frame
me.
issues. Oh man, they're forming like a wither tornado. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, I saw that.
Not quite.
This is
What the
nuts.
heck? I think there's nothing else for them to fire at. So when there they go again.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
that's great.
Is it because they were simultaneously
Who are they
spawning?
going after?
I think they pick a
Oh,
target
the
and they
frames.
move
I'm
together.
about to crash.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The frames
Oh,
are
man.
brutal.
1 FPS. This might be
Yeah,
it for me.
why? Why so low?
I don't know, man.
So many blocks,
It's like-
maybe? I
Okay,
don't
it's
know.
back again. I'm withered, but I don't think I need to use a potion.
Oh,
I mean,
my
this
goodness.
is potentially doing very bad damage to the server.
It's gotta be.
Also, there are mobs in there, big time. I think. Oh, I can see damage on the 5 withers on top of my screen.
They are
That's
fighting
nice.
each other, I believe. I'm gonna try and
We need
go
to let them
in.
kill each other a bit, then I guess.
Oh, or not. Maybe not. That was a bad idea going in. So from here, to make a long story short, the withers, which we spawned in at bedrock, broke all the way through to the surface, as you can see right here, and formed sort of like I guess like a time dilation biome sort of thing, to where if you would even approach it, you would just have your frames just totally drop almost to 0. Like you get 1 frame a second at best. And yeah, we ended up killing about 10 withers just by sort of drawing them away from the main pack, but decided to just sort of leave the 80 wither tornado basically out in the world. So somewhere out in the world, there's about 80 withers just sort of waiting for any unfortunate soul that sort of ventures too close. And yeah, you can see a couple of them back in there. But anyways, yeah, we were only able to kill about 10 of them. The other 80 or so, 85 or so, are still alive just to the west of Asuma's base, or actually like a couple thousand blocks beyond Asuma's base. So there you go. So that was an interesting fight. 100 withers at once is enough to basically cause the server to come to its knees, essentially. And yeah, basically we just left 80 or so withers out there in sort of a giant wither storm type thing. And yeah, as long as nobody goes there, they shouldn't cause an issue, but it's possible somebody comes across it in the future, which would be absolutely hilarious. Because yeah, if they got into that area and couldn't fly, it's possible they could die, because there are a lot of withers in that area. Anyways, we're going to now switch gears here. I came over here to check on Darren, and sad to say, guys, the artist formerly known as Darren has passed away. Mr. Darren Quack has died. So, yeah, he had another life cycle, and apparently that was his last one. So this light has come on. Darren has actually passed away, but luckily he did leave us one final poop. One final glorious gravel poop, which we are now going to take out of here, and we're going to put into the box. So, R.I.P. Darren Quack, you will be missed. Had some of the best poops that have ever been pooped on the server. So we thank you, Darren, for the poop, and we will give Darren one final cake as sort of a thank you for all the poop. So there you go, Darren. Rest in peace, friend. So rest in peace, Mr. Darren Quack. We will never forget you, and may your art live forever in the hearts of millions around the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like it's now time that we go ahead and start to open up some shops, which we've been making some deals for in the last few days. So let's just go ahead and go on through our area here. I'm going to go ahead and put away our gravel right here. We'll say hey to Asuma. And yeah, I think the first one we're going to go and stock is the trading hall. We're going to go and stock the trading hall with some melons and some hay. So let's go ahead and, let's see, we need some melons, we need, do I have hay in here as well? No, I don't. What about in here? I do. Sweet. Awesome. And then we'll need some item frames right here. We will need some chest action, which we can make from these. That'll work just fine. So a couple of chests. 1, 2, 3, 4. What, you know what? Let's just make all these. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to need 4 chests. We're also going to need actually another item frame and a map of Concorp logo, which I think this is. Yep, Concorp. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so we got one of those, and we'll need probably a sign as well. And that should be pretty much it. We do need to grab a bunch of wheat and a bunch of melons out of here. We should also probably grab some paper so we can name and price some things. So let's just go ahead and head on in here. Gunpowder, gunpowder, gunpowder. There's some wheat. There's some more wheat. There's even more wheat. That should be enough for what we need. Actually, probably too much for what we need. Let's put some more back in there. And then we're going to grab out some melons and some pumpkins. Just grab all these orange shulker boxes out of here. And you see they automatically fill in from the back. I'm just going to check these. There's some in here. There's some in here. And looks like that's it. Sweet. Okay, cool. So, let's go to the trading hall. We're going to stock that thing up. Ladies and gentlemen, the first expansion of Concorp today is now complete. So we have moved now into the trading hall. So we are now selling wheat in the trading hall in this chest right here, as you can see. That wheat is selling for 8 stacks for 1 diamond. So pretty good deal on the wheat right there. And again, right next to the farmer villagers. Same thing over here for the melon blocks. So we have melon blocks now selling at 8 stacks for 1 diamond. And in case you're wondering, I did lower it to the same price at the Melons and More store in the mall. So you can also get this at our second location for Melons and More. So yeah, that is the melon blocks right there moved in. And of course, we also put down a sign here, right here, Concorp. iTrade is a proud partner of Concorp. So thank you, Impulse, for allowing us to supplement your existing shop. And yeah, hopefully we make a lot of diamonds together. So now that that is complete, I think we need to go and work on our next shop, which is Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Welcome back to the mall area, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here at Dirt Deeds, done dirt cheap. And yeah, this is our new shop in the shopping district, which we bought out from Joe Hills a couple of episodes back. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and take down the signs here. I think we're going to keep some of the dirt up top, although I kind of want a really shallow, not a very like super elaborate shop. We want just a very basic shop because it sells dirt, right? So we're going to sell dirt, we're going to sell coarse dirt, we're going to sell grass blocks, we're going to sell podzol, and we will sell mycelium as well. And we already have a lot of this stuff, so like we already have, for instance, like a couple of the items we need here. So I think some of these have some stuff in them. Let's see, we got podzol, dirt, nothing in there, coarse dirt, and then grass blocks. The only one we really need to gather is mycelium from a Mushroom Island. So let's just go ahead and basically transform this shop. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so you can see we have Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap nearly complete here. We got the title of the shop, Dirty Deeds, up on the top portion of the shop. And then down here we have some banner representation of every block that we sell. So this is for like a dirt block, so we have a little bit of dirt texture right there. And we have dirt blocks down here selling for 8 stacks per diamond. We got the grass block is the next one. Grass block selling same as the dirt, 8 stacks per diamond. We got the coarse dirt right here. Coarse dirt selling for 2 stacks per diamond, so quite a bit more expensive than the regular dirt and the grass. And then we have the 2 most expensive blocks, the podzol and the mycelium. Podzol selling 1 stack per diamond, and then mycelium, we need to actually still go and collect some, but that is going to be 1 stack per diamond as well, because those are a lot harder to find and a lot harder to collect, basically. So, yeah, those are the products we are offering here. So 5 dirt products for Dirty Deeds. And by the way, this portion here, so the selling of the dirt and stuff, that represents the done dirt cheap portion. Because literally, dirt cheap, 8 stacks per diamond. That's a pretty good price, I feel. But if we read the signs here, it says, "Welcome to Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Upon purchase, you must do the dirty deeds that show up in the far chest." And so, down here, the final chest underneath the gold block, dirty deeds must be done after purchase. So, there are dirty deeds which will show up in this chest, which you have to complete if you purchase dirt or mycelium or podzol or coarse dirt or grass blocks from this shop. So, that is the dirty deeds portion of the title of the shop. And let me show you how this works. So, basically, let's say I came in here and I purchased, let's say, coarse dirt, right? I bought 2 stacks per diamond, so let's say I bought 2 stacks of coarse dirt. You might have just heard a click right there, and that is because a dirty deed has been put in the chest. So this particular dirty deed, you would have to throw 16 eggs at someone's base. And then let's say you bought, let's say, podzol, right? So podzol, now you have to change a painting somewhere. Let's say I bought, I don't know, let's say I bought some more coarse dirt. Let's do 2 more coarse dirt. Now I have to give someone something useless. So those are the dirty deeds that you must complete upon purchasing any of the blocks from this shop. And most of these things are just little fun, small things that are just like minor annoyances, but they are in fact dirty deeds. So let's just get back here and see what some of the other dirty deeds are that people may have to complete here. So if we look in here, you can see here's the dropper. Place 10 signs that say LOL. Insult the next person who logs on. Remove an ender chest from a base. That's actually a pretty rough one. Remove a torch from someone's base. Build a chair in someone's base. Place 1 TNT in someone's base. Place 3 crafting tables in a base. So yeah, say LOL good one in chat randomly. So if somebody says that, you know they've made a purchase here. Post a meme on Twitter. Make a table in someone's base. Add a painting. You get the idea. Say I know it was you in chat 3 times. Stuff like that. Just sort of ridiculous stuff, but stuff that, could be considered a dirty deed. Stuff that could be considered a dirty deed. So, yeah, that is Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. So let's go ahead and I actually want to remove this dust. And by the way, this works in a very simple manner. So basically we have comparators reading out of the chests in the front. And we've separated each chest via the dust right here. So if I just break this real quick, you can see this leads from the mycelium chest, this leads from the podzol chest, and then there's the coarse dirt, the grass blocks, and the dirt. And basically, these comparators lead into dust, and whenever the dust changes state, that is when the observer outputs a signal. Signal goes into this line back here from all of these, and then once this is connected up, whenever it receives a signal, this then shoots the dirty deeds forward into the next dropper, and then the next dropper shoots it into the chest right here. And so that's how this whole thing works. So whenever the chests change the comparator output in the back, that's when you get a dirty deed. So yeah, that is that. And it's possible, like if you make a purchase of grass blocks or dirt, taking out 8 stacks at once, it's possible you could get multiple dirty deeds at once. So you'd have to do a couple of dirty deeds. So yeah, I think that makes sense. So that's how that works. Like I said, I'm going to get rid of this right here. I'll place this back down right there, even though it's not strictly necessary. But let's just go ahead and put all this stuff back in here. So coarse dirt going back in there. There we go. And then I think podzol I also took out. And I think that was it. Right. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. So we'll just grab these 3 dirty deeds out of here. And we'll just put these back into the chest. Whoops. Right up here. There we go. Just jump back in there as well. Put a dirt on top like that. There we go. Hook this. Actually, we're not going to hook this back up quite yet because we have to go and get mycelium. So we got to go find a mushroom island somewhere. And I think there is one actually south of the golf course. I'm pretty certain. Because I don't really want to go to Doc M's mushroom island because he lives there. And probably would not like it if I came in and just totally took out a bunch of mycelium everywhere. So yeah, we're going to go find Mushroom Island, mine some mycelium, and then we'll be back and complete Dirty Deeds. Alright guys, so here we go. We found the Mushroom Island, so let's go ahead and just harvest some of this mycelium here with some Silk Touch action on the shovel. So I'm going to go ahead and gather a bunch of this, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so I think we got the last of the mycelium right there. Very nice. And we'll just put the rest of this back in here. And we'll just dump off the rest of this stuff in here. And we also need to grab a single piece of redstone dust. And we need to connect this back up right there. And there we go. We're now done. So we can go ahead and fill this in here. And there we go. Shop is now complete. So let's just go ahead and just gather all this stuff back up. Gather that back up. Gather this back up. And there we go. Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap. Now open at the mall. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, I think I'm going to call that an episode for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I really think the Dirty Deeds concept is a pretty cool one. So hopefully we get some purchases and see some other hermits going around doing a couple of dirty deeds around the server. So for now, that'll be it for me today. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. And as always, thanks again for watching, guys. This has been Cub. Goodbye.